This video will be going over how I fixed the check engine light on my 2004 E55 AMG. I had a P410 code, and that's basically a secondary air injection pump that went bad, caused by a bad relay. And this part can get pretty expensive. You go to dealership and they'll quote you $700, $800, $900 just for the air injection pump. In this video, I'm going to show you how I fixed it and how I swapped the motor from my bad pump. To fix this problem, it cost me about $60, including the used pump motor and the relay, and I'll show you exactly what I did. The pump that I'll be taking the motor from is from any non-AMG M273 or 272 engine. You can just buy a used pump, which is the exact same part number as the one from the AMG cars, the E55 and so on. But you can save a bit of money by swapping just the motor inside of one of these pumps from the non-AMG cars, the newer ones. They tend to be sometimes even half price, so you can save a little bit of money there. An important thing to note for E55 owners is that the relay for this pump is different for 2003 and 4 versus 2005 and 6. Part numbers are on screen. For this job, you're going to need a 13mm wrench, flat screwdriver, ratchets. You're also going to need an 8mm socket, 10mm socket, E10 socket, and also a T20 bit. So on my 2004, I take the 10mm socket and I remove the plastic nut holding on the air cleaner for the cabin filter. So in my car, the location of the air pump relay is in the front here, right by the SBC battery, the small battery. If you have a 2005, 2006 E55, this relay is moved to the trunk behind the liner. And also, as I mentioned earlier, the relay is different. So you want to note those items. Here you want to unclip the relay casing from the side of the SBC battery. Next, you will unclip the cover. Now you're going to remove and replace the relay. And now all you need to do is reassemble in reverse order. Next, you will need to remove the very front plastic cover on the bottom of the car using the 8mm bolts. Next, you want to unclip the wire for the pump, which is located on the driver's side of the car. Remove the 3 10mm bolts that hold the pump's bracket. Slide the pump down and remove the hose at the top of the pump. Unbolt the 3 bolts holding the bracket onto the pump using the E10 socket. With the flat screwdriver, pop out the metal clips that go around the pump. Now you can disassemble the pump. Here's what the bad motor looks like, caused by that bad relay. The motor basically burned itself out. As you can see, all the plastic guides and the contact patches are all sideways and melted. Now here I'm disassembling the pump to get the motor out of this non-AMG pump into my pump. If you've obviously bought the same pump that the car already has, you don't have to disassemble anything. You can just plug and play the pumps. But here I'm showing you how you can swap the motor from these cheaper non-AMG pumps. As you can see, the motors from the two pumps are identical. But as you can see in the new pump that the guides all line up and the plastic is all intact. And here I'm reassembling the old casing with the new motor. Slide the pump back in, making sure that the hose at the top lines up properly. And then reattach all of the three 10mm bolts. Finally, reconnect the wire. Here I'm just resetting the code with a code scanner, and after that, the pump's running at the beginning of start, and the check engine light is gone.